we're gonna bop around the league. Here we go. We have the schedule. I'll go through it. Man, I don't understand this TV and how dark it is and purplish and not.
Just stop complaining.
I'm not
You've been complaining all fucking day.
Hold on.
All right, get
hold
out
on.
of here, Connor. What?
AJ, this is what it's like every single day. So, like, I would appreciate maybe a little bit of like a reprieve if I get something wrong.
Oh, I never say anything to you because I know you have to glare with the lights, and then I didn't realize this TV's been burnt out a lot more than last time I was here like 5 months ago. This was much clearer.
Yeah,
back then.
it's really taking a turn. We're in this interesting area of, do we fix the shit that's wrong with the office, or do we just wait? And it's all falling apart at the perfect time.
perfect,
I mean, it's almost like the office is quitting while we're moving into the new Thunderdome. It's a real
They're pushing
it's a real
us out.
magical.
The office has
relationship.
senioritis, right? That's how it works, right? Steelers, Bengals. We're talking. We got the Steelers at plus 6.5. There are 6.5 point dogs going into Cincinnati. Man, what are we gonna do? Is Joe Burrow fully healthy? You talked to him yesterday? He looked great, sounded great. Who do you have here?
So I talked to Bear about all these games.
Yeah,
That's a weapon for me going forward.
His brain is a weapon.
I think that's a really big weapon for me. I sat down with him for 20 minutes earlier. I asked him about every college thing that I was supposed to talk about tomorrow. I showed him this exact graphic. I'm like, Bear, hey, gonna have to pick all these. Let's get a good Bear lean here. He's a contrarian though.
He is
I
very
am not.
much.
I'm a mark. So I enjoy hearing his thoughts though. Like I enjoy hearing his thoughts. And then I'm going with the Bengals. I think the Steelers have a lot to figure out. I know it's a division game. 6.5 is a lot of points. But give me Joey Burrow because he came on the show. He looks awesome, and they were in a Super Bowl last year. Let's not forget that. Let's not do what we did last night. Let's not just act like everything that we have seen and everything we have experienced doesn't matter. Give me the Bengals, AJ Hawk.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I would love to try to go against you. 6.5 is a ton of points, especially for an NFL game. But, yeah, I got to go Joe Burrow and the Bengals here. I think they are too much. And I just don't know what the Steelers are. Diggs, are you okay with this?
Yeah, the Bengals played the Steelers very, very well last year. They actually dominated the Steelers last year, so I am worried. But Steelers were 6.5 point dogs week 1 to the Bills last year and won. So who knows?
We'll see. And Sean McVay
Was
had never
Mitchell
lost
Trubisky
opening
the
day.
quarterback?
Yes, he is.
Ooh.
Was he last year?
Oh
No, but Josh Allen was.
That was 7.
That was 7. He still might come back. Here we go. Let's go to the next one. We got Eagles at the Lions. Eagles are 3.5 point favorites here. Man, should that be more for the Lions? The Lions are only 3.5 point dogs. What do you think, Pat?
Eagles, give it to me. Love the Lions. Love MCDC. Love everything about them. But we're talking about dogs. And that would be the Philadelphia Eagles.
That line moved to 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Just moved.
Whoa. We're playing 3.5. We're doing 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we're
Play
playing
the
3.5.
graphic.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll play
the
the graphic. Man. Yeah, I wanted to go against you. I really did, but I got to take the Eagles here. I still think I'm not counting the Lions out, but I will take Eagles
neither.
at 3.5 here in this game. But it's honestly kind
Me
of a
neither.
tough pick for
Hey,
me. I think.
last year, Lions best covering team in the NFL. Just
Really?
keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right, Foxy.
I'll remember that next week, Foxy. Here we go. The next one, we have the Colts at the Texans. Dougie Davis-Mills. What's the spread?
7.5.
7.5.
7.5 point favorites for the Colts. Man, people putting a lot of respect on the Colts, aren't they?
Biggest spread of the weekend, AJ. Brand new quarterback. No clue how they're going to perform. We lose T.Y.
Leonard.
Hilton. Is Michael Pittman a guy? Jonathan Taylor's obviously a dude. The offensive line's still there. Shaq Leonard's all the way back.
Yeah.
DeForest Buckner is still playing football. We bring in bump and run Gilmore. Give me the Colts minus 10 against Dougie Davis-Mills. No offense. Love the Texans. Love the Colts a lot more.
Man, see, you know what? This is my first one. I'm gonna have to go against you. I'm gonna take the Texans at plus 7.5, or can I have the 10 that you said you wanted?
No, you got to take him at 7.5.
Oh, he said he has Colts at minus 10. So
He says he can.
Yeah, but come on.
come
It's
on,
a thing.
good. I got the
Okay.
Texans. I have faith. Believe me, I love the Colts too, but I just think that's a lot of points, especially week 1. We never know. Next one, Pat. Here we go. Saints at the Falcons. Nobody giving the Falcons any respect, but still, the Saints 5.5 point favorites in this game. 1 p.m. Sunday. Who you got?
So I'm going with Bears pick here. Give me the Falcons.
Ooh, really? Why does Bear think that? Just because the points, or what?
I honestly think Bear just thinks that because everybody else thinks the other way.
Yeah.
But I would never say that to him because, that's how some gambling strategies are. But also some people just naturally believe that. It's not like I want to see what everybody else is doing. I'll do what I do. I think Bear is just naturally, hey, the books win for a reason. Let's assume everybody's going to hammer the Saints here because the Falcons are number 32 overall. Just like last night, I mean, everybody was on the Bills last night, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public was.
Going back to 2009, this is probably what Bear is talking about and knows. If you are a home division dog in week 1, 19-4 against the spread. Home division dogs.
A lot of home dogs for the opening week where we don't know anything about anybody. But give me the Falcons plus 5.5 just because I have no idea.
Yeah, you know what? I'm taking Saints here at minus 5.5 on the road. Jameis, I have faith in Jameis. We watched a little clip earlier from him. I love that dude. So I'll take him. DeMario Davis, that defense, I love them. They seem awesome.
Well, the elbows are just the upper body's knees.
That's right.
Everything's
said.
connected, bud. He just twirls.
Symmetrical.
I love that guy.
Everything's symmetrical. You know, the shoulders, guess what? Hips. See?
Genius.
Here we go. Ravens.
Makes sense.
Ravens at the Jets. The Ravens are 6.5-point favorites. A lot of big-time point spreads this week. That's because we just don't know.
Yeah,
well,
maybe.
Flacco's
Yeah,
playing
also.
as well.
Right.
Oh, well, so it should be. They should be favorites. The Jets,
Dwayne
right?
Brown.
Lamar
This is a revenge
Jackson.
game. This is tough.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson didn't get a contract, so it's also a pissed off game.
Bingo.
So what do you? Okay, here we go. Ravens at the Jets, 6.5-point favorites. I'm guessing you're taking the Ravens. Obviously, Lamar is legit.
Yep. You got it right. Is it definitely no deal has been done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Today they said we'll see after. We'll revisit after the season, I guess.
The Ravens put out a statement.
Yeah, DeCosta.
Costa.
What'd they say? I didn't see that.
We
What
can read
happened?
it. Here we go. You see this? Despite best efforts on both sides, we're unable to reach a contract extension with Lamar Jackson. We greatly appreciate how he has handled the process. We're excited about our team with Lamar leading the way. We will continue to work towards a long-term contract after the season, but for now, we are looking forward to a successful 2022 campaign.
I liked what Andrew Brandt said. Andrew Brandt said, everybody's talking about Lamar not having an agent, not getting a deal done. It's like, there's been bad deals that have been done with an agent, is basically what Andrew Brandt said.
Oh, yeah.
These agents who work with a lot of, no offense to any agent, there's probably a bunch of them running around here.
Yeah.
No offense. Okay, I'm
Agents,
sure there's
runners,
good
everybody.
ones.
Yeah.
What's that?
Agents, runners, that's a big deal in college now. And they can probably come. Can you hire an agent in college?
Yeah, some guys have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and
a
I'm sure
different
they
world.
all have everybody's best intentions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what agents certainly do. But agents have to make deals with GMs, not only for the player they're negotiating for, but also future deals for future players that they're negotiating. So sometimes there's a little rob Peter to pay Paul type situation going on with deals. That's business. That's just kind of how business goes. So Lamar and his mom only worrying about Lamar and Lamar's mom in the negotiation might make it a little bit more difficult, but also probably going to get Lamar a better deal if he works it out right. So I'm about done with the whole narrative that if he had an agent, he would have got a deal done. Maybe, but would be good as good of a deal as the one that Lamar and Lamar's mom, who only care about Lamar and their mom, not future deals with anybody else. I don't know. We shall see. That should be. I don't like that they didn't get a deal done with him, though.
They can.
I don't like that at
but
all.
still, though, if they come to him and they come to the table with what he wants, don't you think he'll sign that during the year?
You would hope so. You would think so. But they just said we'll see him after the year. Lamar said we'll see you after the year. He's got 2 franchise tags sitting on deck, $111 million guaranteed over the next 3 years. I don't know. I just don't know why you don't get that done. I don't know why you don't get that done immediately. But give me pissed off Lamar running for a bag over the Jets for sure.
I'm with you there. The Ravens and Lamar at 6.5 over the Jets here. Next one up, Patriots at the Dolphins. Okay, man. Conman, you upset? The Patriots are 3.5-point dogs in Miami?
No, we've been here the whole offseason. We know what the narrative is about the Patriots. It's no surprise.
What is it?
That they stink and they don't have an offensive
What do you
coordinator.
think?
They stink.
I think 3.5 is a very interesting number. Last year, Dolphins won 17-16 week 1 against the Patriots.
Two very different teams, though, last year compared to this year, right?
Yeah, for both sides.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ah, man, this is a tough one.
Give
Pat,
me
what
the
do you
Patriots.
think? Patriots at plus 3.5?
Yeah. This is another Bear pick because as soon as Bear and I started chatting about this, I'm like, Tyreek Hill, Waddle's healthy.
What?
I love McDaniel. This guy's so cool. He was sitting in our office. He gave a full interview, and everybody was like, "This guy's higher than Pat." I mean, that's literally what they were saying about him. So I love the guy. I love what they're cooking. Bill Belichick though, 3.5. Diggs, 3.5. Much different than 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 2.5, I could see you going Dolphins here, 3 in the hook. And, they've always had problems going down to Miami, but they went down on Tuesday this week, right? So, I think
They got the Miami flu out of the way a week ago.
plus Bill Belichick versus a very, very first-time head coach, I would go the Patriots way, too.
Okay, well, because of all that, and I'm going Dolphins here. Dolphins at what is it 3.5? That's what I get it at.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I like McDaniel. I just think I don't know Tyreek Hill. They have a ton of talent. I have no idea what the Patriots are. I have hope for what the Dolphins are. So we're moving on. Browns at Panthers, revenge game. Baker Mayfield. Browns are 1.5-point favorites in Baker's house in Carolina. What do you think here, Pat?
So me and Bear disagree on this one. Give me the Panthers.
Hell yeah.
Really? What does Bear
Wrong.
think?
Give me the Browns.
Why? What happened? What do you mean?
I just thought of that Browns defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in my head, we're like, oh, Baker versus Jacoby. And I love Jacoby. Jacoby could have won an MVP with the Colts if he didn't get, a human dumped on his leg and break his knee in half in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I like Jacoby. Give me the Browns.
Man, this is a tough one.
No offense, Baker. Love Baker. I
It
think
is a
Baker's a
tough one.
professional. I love the way he chit-chatted with the Bobbled Exchange boys. I like everything about that.
Yeah.
But that Browns defense, I don't think they're going to let him lose. And Chubb's still playing for him or not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Hunt.
And to your point, Myles Garrett going up against a rookie tackle in Icky is a concern for the Panthers.
Icky's a stud, though.
Hey, we love Icky, though, don't we, AJ? AJ,
Yes.
we love Icky.
Icky, I think, is going to be a long-term stud in this league. He should be, obviously, pretty tough test for your, welcome to the NFL moment.
Sure.
Myles Garrett week 1. I'm going to, oh, man. All right, yeah, I'm going to go Browns, but I have a hard time. I want to see Baker do well. I want to see him flick the sideline off. I want to see him do the suck it to everybody there. I'm here for that. I want to see Baker's passion, but I'm going to have to go with my head here and take the Browns at -1.5.
Hey, both those things can happen, AJ.
I know that's what as I was saying that, I just laid. I'm like, oh, Baker's still going to be great, but then we're still going to win the bet, so we're cool, right?
Yeah, we're good. We're both on the Browns. All right, cool. So is Bear.
49ers at Chicago to take on Zito's Bears. Zito has been pissed off all day long to hiss. Bears are +6.5-point dogs at home. Is this fair, Zeke? What do you think?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll be the dogs here.
Okay, play the Niners. Trey Lance first.
Hey, way to
technically
go,
first start,
Zeke.
right?
And baby Zeke.
Way to go, Zito.
What do you think here, Patrick?
I don't know. This one's got me because the 49ers is the 49ers. We got to remember that. That the 49ers is the 49ers. And we got to remember that Shanahan, it doesn't matter if Trey Lance can't complete a 5-yard pass right now. Okay?
No Kittle.
True.
No Kittle.
Yeah,
Groin.
Kittle got hurt in practice.
Groin.
All right, give me the Bears +6.5 at home. Let's go.
Ooh, you know what? The Kittle news kind of put me over the top. Yeah, I'll take Bears at home
Are we
+6.5.
overreacting?
Probably.
We just did this with Trey White.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Yeah, but, Trey Lance, first game. And why would they bring Jimmy G back if they were so confident in Trey Lance's abilities?
Hold on, what was that guy? Lombardi himself told us there's been days, though, where Trey Lance looks like an actual NFL quarterback.
Yeah. Yep.
But that's all we've really seen are the good days. We haven't seen the bad days.
Oh, we saw the bad days down in Houston.
Yeah, in the
We
games.
saw the bad day where he was 5-10 yards off on 5-10-yard passes. Give me the Bears +6.5. This will never happen again this season, Zito. Let's enjoy this.
I got the Bears here as well. I think the Bears, it's going to be a tough place to play, man, when they know that they're getting that new stadium in Arlington. Soldier Field's going to be rocking, Zeke.
New grass, too, so.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so super sloppy, not pieced together. Was there a concert there yesterday?
Probably.
No, I like the good grass.
What does that mean?
They put in a
Blue.
nice,
Kentucky Blue, I think.
They didn't put the super high Notre Dame grass?
They put
Really?
in some
Blue
nice.
I think it's
sack,
Kentucky
bring in the good
bluegrass.
grass.
Kentucky.
I
Blue.
mean, we'll see if it actually takes. They've been
It's
trying
fresh.
for 20 years. They haven't
Good
figured
point.
it out, right?
Eberflus first
Well,
game.
Fred Durst had a concert on there last night, I think.
He
So.
did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was good too.
Just Fred Durst. I hope there was others with him, right?
No, he's all by himself.
Just
He
Fred
used to be
Durst.
with the Biscuit Boys, but he just came alone this time. It was like,
Passed.
roll it.
So those mosh pits might have destroyed the field.
I mean, I have no idea if you're true. We're going to move on to this next game. If that's true or not, hopefully Drew Hill or somebody was with him to even it out. That'd be fun. But here we go. Jacksonville Jags at the Washington Commanders. The Jags, 2.5-point dogs, really, against the Commanders? What are we doing here? What do you think, Pat?
Give me Jacksonville. You know why. I know why. Let's move along and not have to say too much here.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I'm guessing because Trevor Lawrence is such a great quarterback, you feel like that's why they're going to win. It has nothing to do with Carson Wentz?
Well, and Doug Peterson, Super Bowl winning coach. I know Ron Rivera, great coach. Doug Peterson, he went and took a siesta around the NFL, took up everybody else's ideas.
Yep.
Now he's getting a chance to rebuild and spend money. Remember, that deal to Christian Kirk set the entire wide receiver market on fire.
Yeah.
They're going all in down there. I don't know what's going on with the wrestling organization that they run. That seems to be
Good
that
question.
seems to be going in a different direction, but it feels like Jacksonville Jaguars might be in a place. This is a big who knows what's going to happen in this game. Terry McLaurin's a dog. Obviously, Carson has the ability to play very good. Just give me the Jags. Why not?
Yeah, Chase Young is out for at least the first 4
Right.
weeks on the pup. So I'm taking the Jags here too at plus 2.5. I think this is Trevor Lawrence kind of coming out party. He played better than people just didn't pay attention to the Jags last year, and Trevor Lawrence actually played pretty well, I believe.
They got the number 1 overall pick. Let's not get too crazy.
Oh, you're right. But
Okay?
no, but Trevor Lawrence, I'm saying people just wrote him off like the Jags didn't exist. Trevor Lawrence, he played some decent football for a team that wasn't very good, and you're right. Number 1 pick coming from Alabama, correct? He's had a good camp. I know he got a sack in his first one.
Coming from Georgia, and
Yeah, my bad.
we can't forget that Urban Meyer was sticking his fingers anywhere he pleased, and that's the head coach of the team.
That's
so
tough.
That's a good point.
And he was kicking the kicker. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
good for camaraderie.
It's tough to focus. A
He's
lot
getting-
of stuff surrounding the organization, right?
and the kicker had PTSD.
Head
from
coach
the
was
kid.
getting laughed out of meetings.
Yeah.
True.
That's not
Yeah,
good. That's
that's-
not a winning culture of program.
Now, tough to win a football game when you're going against the Rams and you don't even know who Aaron Donald is. You know,
Who's 99?
That, you know what? I guess that's tough.
99, you want the
Putting-
pit. What are we?
You're right. That's going to be an amazing documentary someday. But next game, Raiders.
I'm sure.
Raiders at the
Probably.
Happy
Chargers.
Madison production.
Oh, okay, like Little Nicky. That was a good one. Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Raiders, 3.5-point dogs. I bet they feel a bit disrespected here. What do you think, Pat?
Chargers.
Man,
No, Raiders.
no, take the Chargers.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking the Raiders.
All right, I'll take Chargers.
There we go. So I got Raiders at they're what? The Raiders
and a
are
half.
3.5-point dogs. Okay, good. We never know. The Chargers could win by 21. Like that's what this kind of game is, and I think the Raiders are capable of doing the same thing. I'm excited to see what their offense looks like with Devontae and all the other weapons they have.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
We lost you.
Well, it's hard to. I mean, it's hard to broadcast from the base of the sun.
Yeah.
So, sometimes service could be a little. I don't know what you said there, but I like everything the Raiders have done. I like everything the Raiders are doing. But just like Josh Allen last night, let's remember Justin Herbert.
True.
So
Yeah.
give me the Chargers.
You're right.
Very
Minus
true.
3.5, even though I don't love it at home.
Very
You're
true.
right. The Justin Herbert scares me a bit, but you know what? I'm sticking with the Raiders here at plus 3.5. We'll move on. The New York Football Giants go to Tennessee to face the Titans and Vrabel, the Fighting Braves, and Tennessee is a 5.5-point favorite here. What do you have here, Pat?
We will never pick the Giants.
I think I'm with you. Honestly, I think I'm with you on that too. I don't know if I was going to say that, but I couldn't. I was trying to envision a scenario where I would pick them.
It's just, no offense, they're paying Kenny Golladay $31 million next year.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, they're in quite a rebuild like they have been. Mara said, I'm tired of telling my billionaire friends why we stink. Looks like he's going to have to do that for at least 2 more years. I don't know how many more cocktail events that is. I give me the Titans just because Braves is there, and I refuse to let Bruce's team be a negative for my weekend.
I'm sticking with you right there too. I have the Titans at a minus 5.5 at home. Here we go. The Chiefs game. Chiefs at Cardinals. This one is interesting to me. I really want to see what both these quarterbacks look like, what both teams look like. The Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites in Arizona. Man, is it always like this week one? These like this big a spread?
I think the
This-
Lions.
It's not that big.
But usually at home, they're like, oh, home's worth 3 points at least, right?
Yeah.
This- most
I think.
home
Go ahead, Tone.
most home dogs in the Super Bowl era for Week 1 is this year.
Oh, okay. So this is a little bit of an outlier this year.
Maybe it feels like.
Well,
What
and
was
look
that?
what happened last night because the Rams were also home dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that, Pat?
What's that?
That noise sounded like some cricket or something, some loud.
You talking about that?
Nah, I don't know. Who do you have, Chiefs or Cardinals?
They got no D-Hop in Arizona. I'm sorry about it. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. And
5.5.
I was trying to figure out who we have a better relationship with because this one can go either way for me.
Yeah.
Love Cliff, love Steve, love JJ,
I think
but the PR guy there does not like us. So there's zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no ties there.
Okay.
Kansas City, we love Travis Kelce.
Yep. Love Mahomes.
We love Mahomes as a person. Never met him.
Yes.
Never met the guy.
Andy Reid, big
So
fans.
this is like we have no ties here for any future potential benefits for the show.
You guys love Juju.
JJ's
I know I do.
JJ's a game time decision. I think Rondale Moore is as well.
What did JJ
Yeah.
do?
Give me the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs.
Mahomes also said, sorry to all fantasy owners because it's going to a different guy every single week.
Yep.
Well,
So I guess you're just going to have to guess who's getting it that week.
Hell yeah.
okay. Well, if you own
Give me the Chiefs. We got 3 minutes. We got to go. They're going to hustle me out of here.
I got the Chiefs as well. Here we go. Next one. Green Bay at Minnesota. Green Bay is 1.5-point favorites. I have Green Bay as well. Then we go Sunday Night Football. Tampa Bay travels to Dallas. Tampa is 2.5-point favorites. Who do you have?
So for the Green Bay Packers, let's hope they start better than they did last year. It feels like Aaron's in a different spot than he was last year.
A lot of teams are gassing up the Vikings though too.
I love the Vikings. I like Kirk Cousins' new haircut, new arms, new head coach. I think the annoying horn, as Matt LaFleur called it, is electrifying. I think the skull chant's awesome. I like the Vikings fans. Dalvin Cook probably going to have a better start than his brother had last night to the season. Sure. But I like the Packers. And for Sunday Night Football, this is revenge, Tom. Give me Tom Brady. This guy's only focused on football. I mean, his kid's a freshman in high school. I guess he'll go pop into a game or two. But it sounds like he's living alone at the moment, so that's all football all the time. Not that it wasn't that. Give me 45-year-old Tom Brady, focus like he's 22-year-old Tom Brady, over the Dallas Cowboys, even though I like Big Mike in the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm with you here. I'm taking Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks over the Cowboys here. Last game before I hit you with some quick. That's Monday night. Okay, good.
Monday.
That's Monday. That's why I like to bop around the thing and not go in order. But hey, Pat, I don't know if you know this, but I had some serious breaking news real quick. This is not good. This is not great for us.
The Queen died.
The Queen has died.
She is
Have
dead.
you heard, Pat?
True. And
Shaquille Leonard is out this week.
Oh, no.
Not great for us.
Oh, my God.
Not great for us.
Those 10 points.
Well, AJ, you actually do have the Texans, I believe.
Do I?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
took
sweet.
the
We got to stay with our picks. Awesome. That's great, right?
Yeah.
Pick
That
is
number's going to move. And I would like to go with the new one.
It's whatever's on the board. Whatever's on the board, right?
With the Colts? Or do
I
you-
love Zach Kiefer. He's a great article writer for The Athletic. This is a bullshit tweet that I did not need to see at this particular time of my life with how good everything's going. Shaq Leonard will be back next week. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bummer. All right, I'll see you guys.